Hey everybody, I hope that you are doing exceptionally well today. My name is Aaron, and I wanted to give you a quick demonstration and a personal short review of the Earthworks ICON USB microphone. This thing is, it's stunning. I think it is absolutely stunning, especially compared to other USB mics that I've heard. This is full, it's present, it's not digital, it doesn't have that digital characteristic that we typically hear on USB mics. And I think that there's a stereotype with USB mics that they're cheaper, that they're low quality, that they have a thin, tinny sound to it. And I found all of those stereotypes to be really true for the most part until I heard this one. I'm not going to do a comparison today. I don't have any other USB mics. I've never wanted to buy one because I have really good interfaces, I have really good microphones, and I have ways to make the adaptions to get that good audio quality into my phone or into my computer, especially into your computer. It's just an interface, it's a USB device. But I've never wanted to spend the money on USB mics because I have the means and I have the good quality to get the sound I want into the devices I need. But after hearing this one, and after hearing that you could get it directly into your phone, I was like, okay, I need to get one. I want to get one because I do most of my work on remote calls. I wanted it to sound good. I wanted it to be present and full and direct. I don't want it to be indirect like on a phone's typical mic. So I'm going to unplug this so you can hear the iPhone's built-in microphone and just see what it would typically sound like had I just been shooting this video without a mic. All right, so now you're listening to the iPhone's built-in microphone. You can hear a lot more of the room noise. You're not hearing my voice as direct. It's, and I think it's okay, but only because we've grown accustomed to that sound, because this is typically what people have. They don't have external mics. They're not using a headset. This is just a normal sound. But again, it shouldn't be normal if you're trying to use a professional, or if you're trying to give a professional presence. If you're trying to have good video, good audio for your work calls, you should not be settling for your built-in mic. Again, we've culturally become accustomed to that sound, but if you can get something better, you should. So all I'm doing is adapting the USB cable that's plugged directly into the mic into a Lightning to USB camera adapter. That's it. I'll drop a link in the comments below to this particular adapter. It's $14 on Amazon. I'll plug it in. Hang on. Okay, now you should be hearing the Earthworks icon again. That's a substantial difference. Like, it's night and day. One is like, you are right here, you're listening directly to me. The other is I'm kind of sitting a few feet away from you, and I would say it doesn't really even sound natural when you can hear the acoustics of the room, because I guarantee what you just heard with the built-in microphone on the iPhone is not what this room actually sounds like. You know, this isn't an acoustically treated room, but it's live, but it's not as live as that just sounded. Another really impressive thing that I found with this mic in particular, so number one, it is a condenser microphone. So it has a powered capsule. It is a self-powered capsule over USB, which is really cool. Unlike other condenser microphones that typically need phantom power from an interface or from an audio console, that again gets power from the interface and it sends it to the microphone. It powers the capsule and sends the electronic sounds back to the device. This condenser does not have the characteristics of almost any other condenser microphone that I have. It is a cardioid pickup pattern, so the pickup noise is it's right here. It's just like a little sphere on this thing, but it's not, actually it's more of like a cone. It's like right there. I'll turn it off axis so you can kind of hear what that does. So right now I'm on axis, and I'm going to slowly turn this around to the point where I am 90 degrees off axis. Now I'm coming back around to the back so you can hear the rear rejection. trying to maintain the same distance to 90 degrees and continue this all the way around to where I'm back on axis. So that's the cardioid polar pickup pattern that you were hearing, so it rejects the sound from the sides and the rear. But again, condenser microphones kind of draw in the sound rather than just respond to sound that's pushed into it, like a dynamic microphone. This does not pick up the room. It does not pick up the room noise, which is just wild. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with that characteristic of a condenser microphone, then it's going to be a little bit hard to hear that. But I'm hoping that if you don't know what that is, you can at least tell by my response that this thing does a very, very good job of just picking up the sound right in front of it, what it needs to, and not the rest of the room. So that's just kind of that's my take on this. This is a killer mic. I love that it's just as portable as it is because it's just the mic, the one USB cable, and a very clean adapter going right into your phone, and that's it. It sounds good. It looks good. I'm not trying to sell you on it, but this is kind of my excitement. I've had it for a few weeks now. I'm very pleased with it. It gives me great results on my video calls. Been able to throw it into my backpack and take it between my home office and my office in Seattle. It's just, it's really good. If you've got any questions or comments, feel free to drop them in the comments below. We can address them as they come up. I hope this helps you in your journey in looking at the Earthworks Icon or your other USB mics or whatever you're doing. Talk to you later.